2018 Ford Explorer. Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at McArthur Ford, Salina, Kansas. In this video, we're going to go over all the standard as well as optional equipment that's available for the base trim of the 2018 Ford Explorer. So this is going to be a very thorough video. I'm going to go over first the standard equipment and then those different optional equipment that's available on this trim. And so it's just going to be covering the base trim of the Explorer. So check down in the description. I'm going to have links as well as prices on those optional equipment so you can move ahead if you want to look at some of the other parts of this video. I'll have everything timestamped down below. And also, while you're watching this, keep in mind that here at McArthur, if you say you saw this video on YouTube, we're going to provide free shipping within the 48 states. So there'll be more about that at the end of the video. So please make sure you watch this clear through and check that out. If you're interested and you're looking for a Ford Explorer, you're wanting some research, this is a video to watch, and I think you're going to really like it. So let's go ahead and get started. Now first, let's talk about safety of the vehicle. Now, Explorer, especially the base model, I like to cover safety pretty well because this is one of the safer vehicles with all the same personal safety systems you see in a lot of the other Ford vehicles. So first, the driver and front passengers are going to have a personal safety system in there. So you're going to have a dual stage airbag for the driver and front passenger up there, including knee airbags, and then side impact airbags too. So again, protecting all the way around. And the dual stage airbag is going to play a different size airbag, depends on how close you are to the steering wheel. And it does have a sensor underneath the seat that tells them how close you are to the steering wheel, which size of airbag to deploy. So that way it protects you, but yet it doesn't hurt you, hopefully, on those front collisions. Also, you're going to get the side canopy airbags. It's going to come down on the side of the vehicle to protect everyone in the vehicle for any kind of rollover. Comes with the rollover sensors too, so hopefully you're not going to have that. It does have advanced track with roll stability control, so it helps you stay on your intended path using a series of braking and acceleration on those different wheels to keep you on your intended path and hopefully help you from not rolling the vehicle over. But in case you do have those side airbags, the side canopy airbags are going to protect you as well. So great ways to protect everyone inside the vehicle. Also, it does have SOS post-crash alert system. So if you're off the road in an accident, it's going to honk the horns and it's going to flash a light so other people know that you're off the road and need help. So you're going to have that, and you're going to get 911 assist as well to go along with this vehicle. So some great ways to protect the vehicle. Now this does come in either front-wheel drive or your intelligent four-wheel drive system. So that's always going to be real nice with that terrain management system that's going to be on all those four-wheel drive models. Now they're also going to come standard with your 3.5 liter V6 engine. Now let me show you a little bit. I did pop the hood. Underneath the steering wheel is a lever where you would pop that, the hood, so it's here. So I'm going to show you the vehicle, the engine. But to open it up, you're just going to, there's a little lever right under here, right above the Ford. I'm just going to move that to the left and then lift it up. Real nice and easy. It does have the bar that comes up, and you put it into place right where that arrow is there to keep it up. So this is the 3.5 liter V6 engine, which is a standard engine on these. It is going to get you 290 horsepower, 255 pound-feet of torque, or foot-pound of torque, I should say. For fuel economy, it's going to get you around 17 in the city, 24 on the highway is what Ford predicts on that. And so then there is an optional engine. It's a 2.3 liter four-cylinder Ecoboost engine as well. And for performance, it is actually going to get you a little bit better torque, I should say. So it's going to get you 280 horsepower, 310 feet-pound of torque. So I think you're going to like that, and even better fuel economy too with that engine. So it's going to get you 18 in the city, 25 on the highway. So again, two good engines that are available. Now the 2.3 Ecoboost is optional, which means there'll be a little bit added cost if you go with that engine. And again, front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive in this. Let's go ahead and shut this. Now here in the front, this is the base model, but nothing base about the front grille. I love this chrome accent 3-bar grille with this really nice magnetic look here on this. I think they call it flash gray look to it in that grille. So I think they've really upscaled the grille for 2018 from 2017. Body colored bumpers up here. You're going to have a black down here that's a molded in composite is what they call that. But a good look to the vehicle. You are going to get LED low beam headlights here on these. Automatic headlights as well. It means it's going to come on automatically as it gets dark. You're going to have halogen high beams to go along with it. And you're going to have the configurable daytime running lights. These lights under here that configure to be on. They go here around the headlights. Looks real sharp. So even on the base model, you're going to have those lights. So again, I really think there's nothing base about these, especially the front of the vehicle. It looks real sharp. Now as we move around to the side, you're going to see the standard wheel on this, which is a 5-spoke, 18-inch sparkle silver painted aluminum wheel. So real sharp wheel and a really nice coating and finish to that too. So I think you'll really like it. Also, you're going to, for the mirrors, you're going to have a power heated mirror, which is standard on your base model. It does have that integrated blind spot mirror, and that's an angled mirror, so you can see the vehicles in your blind spot just a little bit better. Also, it's going to get your keyless entry with the flip key, so you can be able to unlock and lock the vehicle from a distance and get inside. So that's going to be also added to it too. You're going to have the black roof rack side rails up here, and they are attached to the top of it, so it looks real sharp as well. And that's going to be standard on those, and we're going to get some optional equipment that you can add to the roof rack rails here a little bit later. Also, standard equipment is going to be the privacy glass. So these back windows as well as the back glass also is going to be tinted on those. So it's going to make it cooler for those in the second and third row, but also it's going to look a lot nicer on the vehicle too. So really the big difference between the base model and the XLT here on the side is going to be the molded in black look. So the mirror caps, the door handles, the lower rocker molding actually even on the XLT is going to be on there, but everything else in here on the belt line too is going to be that black. So that's the big difference in what you're going to see on the side between those two. Now moving to the back, you're going to get a body colored rear spoiler back here, also rear defrost with rear wiper, and has a chrome accent back here as well with the Explorer etched in there. Again, kind of steps that up a little bit. You do get the black molded in down here on this rear part of it, right where those reflectors are. Rear view camera is going to be standard equipment. It is going to get a washer on there as well to kind of keep that clean back there if you're going to need that. Also, there's a washer for your rear glass there too. So you're going to be able to see behind you as you back up. It does have the grid lines too, so it kind of helps you back up into those parking spaces and such. And again, rear view camera standard equipment is really nice. Keep in mind it does not have the reverse sensing system. That is actually an upgrade. I think you go to XLT before you can get that. But so you won't get alerted as you back up, but you will be able to see behind you, which is going to be really nice. Now let's go ahead and open this up. Just press the button under here. There we go. Opens that up. Now back here, this does have rear independent suspension, so you're going to have a great ride because of that. And you're going to get a little bit more extra cargo room, as well as being able to fold those seats flat to the floor. So first, if you look inside, you can see it has a nice and deep little well to port some things in. Even goes underneath those seats if you need to store things under there too, which is going to be really nice in this vehicle. Also, you're going to get some cargo netting. It should be back in here somewhere. Cargo netting is going to go back here on these little hooks. And you can put small items in there so it won't roll around under there, back and forth underneath that seat. And then again, we're going to be able to fold that seat flat into the floor. So let me go ahead and show you how that works on the left side over here. The headrest is up, so you just pull that strap and it's going to go ahead and lower down. And then series of hooks here. There's a red and a black. So even tells you on the back of the seat how this works. So you're going to pull the red one first, and that's going to lower the seat back down against the seat. Then pull the black one. It's going to release the front cushion so that it can fold flat into the floor, just like that. So real nice and easy to use. It actually locks into place there, and you have to pull this little latch in here to put it back into place. So let's go and do that. So we'll pull that, and then it puts that cushion back into place, and then the red one is going to release the seat back. So if you just know, it's pretty easy the red's going to control the release of the seat back, and the black's going to release the seat cushion. Then it's pretty easy to be able to maneuver it around, fold it flat to the floor, even put it on this tailgate mode if you want to as well. You're doing any kind of tailgating. Then the headrest you'll have to manually kind of pull up there too. So again, both those seats can fold flat into the floor, and it's pretty easy to use. And also back here we keep the carpeted mats. Carpeted mats come standard with this as well for the front, as well as the second row footwells down there, so you can have those to protect those from any kind of mud and that kind of thing. So let's talk about the interior here. It has one color interior, and that's a medium light stone interior. And as you look across the dash, you're going to see a black environment. So the top part of the doors and the dash is going to be that black with some nice black or dark gray finishes on both sides of your instrument panel and on your steering wheel. And then you're going to see below that as your medium light stone with a nice applique that goes across there right in between. A real nice aluminum finish to it. I think it's a real nice classy look to it as well. You're going to have your cloth seating surfaces, of course, on this only seat configuration you can get in these. So it's the cloth seats. Now the front seats, the driver gets an 8-way power adjustment. So the seat cushion is a 6-way, so it'll go forward and back, up and down, as well as you have power lumbar that's going to bring that lumbar forward and back. And you do have a manual adjustment for your seat back. The passenger seat over there is going to get a 4-way, so it's going to have a lever on the front, it's going to move it forward and back, and then you're going to have a lever on the side that's going to control the backrest to be able to lay it down. Back seats back there, seats 3, 60-40 split bench seat in the second row. That 40% side actually has an adjustment to be able to slide that seat forward and back if you want to. And then for both sides you can get access to that third row seat back there using the series of levers to be able to move the seat back down, as well as then the seat cushion up to get to the back. And then the back seat, seats 2, 50-50 split bench seat, as we talked about earlier. Here on the door you have your power windows, locks, mirror switches, including auto one touch for those front windows. Also, your steering wheel here is a manual tilt and telescoping. So just pull the lever underneath there. It's going to go up and down, forward and back. The left side of the steering wheel is going to have your cruise control. On the right side of the steering wheel, you're going to have some Bluetooth controls, making and receiving phone calls. And above that is going to be some redundant audio controls and stereo controls. And the D-pad on the left side of the steering wheel is going to control your 4.2-inch productivity screen. So those displays and the different settings and everything are going to be controlled with those keys, that pad right there. For your climate control is an electronic climate control. So it's a manual climate control for those in the front seat. You do have a rear climate control as well that you control here, as well as they have auxiliary controls back there for those in the rear seats there. Your audio controls is a 6-speaker AM/FM MP3 capability player there, and there we'll get into some optional equipment with the stereo that kind of can upgrade that just a little bit with something else here in just a little bit. Also, this is going to have 4 power points in it to be able to plug your phones in, and one of them you press this button, there's a little compartment to put some things in down here. There's a power point there, as well as a USB port, so you can plug in the smartphones in there as well to charge them too. In this console, there is a tray in here. You can put some coins in there, as well as you can pull it out if you want. And then also there's a power point right there as well within this center console too. And then on the back of this console is another power point for those in the rear seat. And then the fourth one is in the rear cargo area back there. So again, some great ways to be able to charge those different smartphones. Cup holders, there you have, for the driver and front passengers, you have 4. You have 2 here, and then 2 in the doors. And then the back seats, there's 2 that flip out of the rear console, or rear center console here, as well as 1 in each of the doors. And then there's some cup holders for those in the third row seat too. So now do keep in mind that if it's a 4-wheel drive that you get that intelligent 4-wheel drive system with that terrain management system. It's going to be positioned right by the gear shifter, right behind it, and so you can rotate that around, and you can easily put it into that snow, maybe sand, whatever it might be, those icons, or make it real nice and easy to be able to shift it and be able to go in the different 4-wheel drive modes that you're going to need for the different driving conditions that you have. So again, everything I've talked about so far is your standard equipment on all your base model. So let's talk about some optional equipment now. So let's talk about some optional equipment. There's 4 different options you can get from the factory for this vehicle. A couple different tow packages. There is a Class 2 trailer tow package that's going to be available with your 4-wheel drive with your 2.3 liter Ecoboost engine, and that's going to get you about 3,000 pounds of towing available, and it's going to give you that Class 2 receiver hitch along with that. And then there's also the Class 3 trailer tow package that's going to get you that Class 3 receiver hitch, and it's available with your 3.5 engine and your 4-wheel drives. It's going to get you 5,000 pounds of towing on it. So 2 different trailer tow packages that's available for the vehicle. Also for your radio. Now you can get Sirius satellite as optional equipment for this. That SiriusXM satellite radio. I think first 6 months is free, but then after that you do have to have your own subscription for that. And I found out if you wait to the very end, Sirius gives you some really good deals on that as well. And then the rear inflatable seat belts are going to be available option on any of your Explorers, even the base model. So that rear inflatable seat belts, those outbound seats back there in the second row, are going to have those, and that'll really help protect those from those front collisions and side collisions, and it's going to deploy those airbags on those seat belts. So those are 4 options that are available. Now let's talk about some other different things you can get on the vehicle that's going to be shipped ahead of time. So now we're going to talk about some things that are ordered. You can order through when you order your vehicle, but they will get shipped ahead of time to the dealer, which also means you can order them from your Ford Parts Accessories department at any of your Ford dealers as well. So one of those is going to be your running boards on the side. You can get running boards on this. So platform running boards on the side of the vehicle help you get in and out of the vehicle a little bit easier. Also, you can get splash guards for the vehicle. And, really, if you live on those dirt roads or if you live in where there's a lot of snow and such, it kind of protects so you don't get a lot of rocks and such kicked up underneath the vehicle, kicked up on the side of the vehicle. So that comes in real handy for that. Also, your the side rail crossbars. They're going to go, of course, across, and that's if you really want to be able to put some things, some luggage and such up there. Those crossbars will come in very handy, and those again can be ordered through the parts accessories as well as from Ford on your when you order the vehicle. And 3 other ways to protect the vehicle on the inside, and one of those is going to be your floor liners, and what they call them. I call them all-weather floor mats. They're going to go in those footwells for the first as well as the second row to protect the footwells and keep them contained. They're kind of a tray-like Ford ones that I like that'll have the Explorer on there as well, so they look real nice. Also, you can get a cargo mat in the back, and that's going to protect it down underneath there, so you can get that reversible. I think that's a reversible cargo mat. It just says cargo mat in the order guide, but I'm sure it's a reversible where it's all weather on one side and carpet on the other. And then you can also get a cargo cover. And that cargo cover is going to go back there, and you'll need those seats down, the third row seat, to get the cargo cover to work, because they actually go right in front of where those seats would be positioned. So if you have those seats down most of the time, but you want that cover, if you put a lot of things, carry a lot of things in that back cargo area, that'd be a good thing to have. It's a retractable cover that you can pull over, protect things so people can't see what you have back there in the back. So that's all your standard as well as optional equipment on the base trim of this 2018 Ford Explorer. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of equipment, and really the only things that you might say is it makes it look base is your the black door handles, the roof rails, and your mirrors. Otherwise, it really does look like an XLT Explorer on the outside with some nice features on the inside. So if you're looking to get in that mid-size SUV, this is a great vehicle to get started into that, and at affordable price. I think you'll like that. Now, the warranties are a 3-year 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty with a 5-year 60,000-mile powertrain warranty and roadside assistance. So that's pretty much the standard warranties you're seeing on all your Ford vehicles. Now, you can go to our website, McArthur.com. There on each one of our vehicles, you can check for availability, schedule a test drive, you can see pictures as well as all the equipment you can pull up and see on those window stickers of each of the in-stock vehicles. So at the top, you'll see that standard equipment as well as your optional equipment going down beside it, just under that. So real nice and easy. Also, I mentioned earlier about free shipping. If you live within the 48 states and you want us to ship the vehicle to us, want to work with us, if you see something in our inventory or maybe want to order something, you can do that just by calling or sending a text message to 785-378-5031. We can help you out. If there's something you want to order, it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to order it. And do keep in mind that we can do paperwork by FedEx and deliver the vehicle right to your door. And it is a free shipping, and there's no gimmick there. The reason we are able to do that is if you get a vehicle from us and you finance it with us, and then we're able to get a kickback from the financing lenders to cover that shipping cost. So pretty nice and easy to work with. And you'll see we still are going to give you that internet price that you're seeing on that website. So we don't just price MSRP minus rebate. We actually have a very competitive internet price there as well. So some great benefits of buying right from us. And I think you'll find with this video that it's very thorough, and we're very knowledgeable here at McArthur Ford, and we can help you out with any of your needs. Any questions you might have, put them down in the comments. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, definitely want to do that. Hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell so you can get notified the next time we have a video uploaded. We do a lot of Ford and Lincoln videos, so if you want to know more about the Ford lineups and the Ford vehicles, definitely want to check out our channel and hit that notification bell. Also, hit the thumbs up on this video. Let other people know it's a good video, as well as leave any comments or questions down below as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this 2018 Ford Explorer base trim.